Hey YouTube, 22k back again with another pickups video. Bit of a mixed bag once again this week. A little bit of everything. PS2, Master System, Game Boy Advance, wee bit of GameCube, not much this week unfortunately. Hey ho. Big welcome to any new subscribers out there. Many thanks for your support and that, and obviously all the comments from all the chaps and stuff. You know, really means a lot, because obviously there's no point doing it if no one's going to watch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on with a couple of, well, what I think are pretty good Game Boy Advance pickups that I got. Okay, these are all PlayStation, Game Station specials. So obviously it was a £5 for a tenner jobbing, so £2 a piece. So first off is boxed Mario Kart Super Circuit. It is missing the instructions though, unfortunately. Box is in okay condition, to be fair. A little bit, you know, scuffs and whatnot on the edges, and which is, you know, I think is to be expected unless you're paying premium. So yeah, less instructions. Again, my plea for instructions. If anyone's got a spare set knocking about that they don't need, don't want, whatever, give us a shout. These next two, to be honest, I'm not too au fait with what's sought after or collectible on the Game Boy, because it's not, you know, I just like the games and I like the console, but having looked at these, you know, they're quite sought after. I mean, the first one, I mean, there were no brainers to pick up anyway, but ignore this bit at the top, I've got to get this off. The first one's Castlevania. Okay, now I think this comes from another shop, but it says on here Circle of the Moon, but it doesn't refer to Circle of the Moon anywhere else. Obviously I've got the original NES reboot from the NES Classics. I did a trade with FG112. Obviously this isn't the same one anyway, so I'm guessing it is Circle of the Moon. But anyway, so that was £2. That's boxed and complete, by the way. Boxed with a little bit of crush damage on it, a bit of scuffs and stuff. Them labels there, and I'm pretty sure someone's mentioned this trick before. Is it steaming them off with the kettle? I'm pretty sure it is. I might give it a whirl, but obviously I don't want to start causing all of the forgot what I'm saying. All the colour to run on it. And the next one is Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Again, this is complete. Again, it's got that same sticker on it. So obviously someone's traded a lot. That one come off a little bit better, but again, I mean, I've got some label remover, but it's pretty tough stuff. It'll probably melt straight through that, so I'm a bit loath to use it. It's okay in plastics and stuff, but not on cardboard. So again, if anyone's tried the old kettle steam clean thing, give me a shout. Let me know if it works, because obviously I want them stickers off there. The only GameCube game that I picked up this week, and it's one that I've been looking for, and it's in absolutely beautiful condition. It's an eBay job, and I think I got it for a steal. I paid like about £1.40 or something. But it's PN03, project number 03. Basically, it's a shooter. The reason why, I mean, I didn't pay this much attention on its first release, and as we probably all do, we all subscribe to Retro Game, and it was in there. It was in one of the Future Classics, and when I read through it and obviously just seen the review and that, it did look really good. It's complete, you know, it's in absolutely superb condition. So it's one of the very few bargains I've got off of eBay anyway. So that's the only GameCube game this week. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to do PlayStation 2. Okay, these picked up, I think some of these I might have missed out from the other week or something, but I'll just list them anyway. I'm pretty sure they're all got, except for that one. They're all complete except for one, I think. So I'll go with the one that's not complete anyway, and it's Obscure 2. Also, I picked Obscure 1 up a while back. Survival horror. I say the only kicker is that there's no manual with it. So like I say again, it's the £5 for a tenner jobbing. Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. Love the Gauntlet games. This looks really interesting. I mean, again, you know, I had a quick look on eBay, and there weren't many of these knocking about. But that doesn't mean anything, does it? It probably means it's a pile of crap and no one's interested. I keep saying as well. I need to stop doing I'm going to do an count. Next one is Armoured Core, Another Age. I picked up Armoured Core, the last one I think, and I think there's 4 games in it in the set. Again, this is all complete. This is an interesting one. It's Tom and Jerry War the Whiskers. This isn't a game station. It was in game station, but obviously with the 5 for a tenner, I picked a different 5. Oh, I'm going to go back and get that. And I went to one of the charity shops that had it in there, and they had it for £1. And it's complete. So, yeah, not bad. And I'm glad I held out. It doesn't always work out for me. This one, this is another charity shop special. This was really interesting because I went to the charity shop. As they do, they always have the DVD section and stuff, so you scan through it and this, that, and the other. And then, again, walk past the kids section, and I always just have a quick scout just for any of the soft toys, like the plushies and whatnot. And they had like the kids' DVD films, movies, and sometimes I look for them for my kids just in case any Disney's in there and stuff like that. And what they had, when I seen the spine, I was like, what? So obviously someone's put this in the wrong pile, and luckily for me anyway. But anyway, it's Buster Move 2, Super Buster Move 2, on the PlayStation 2 for £150, and it's complete. Yeah, it's in beautiful condition. So couldn't argue for that. There we go. This one, see, I'm thinking I've showed you these already, but I can't remember. Midway Arcade Treasures, again another charity shop for £1. Or did I show you number 2? I'm getting confused with myself now. It's old age, you see. Anyway, that's £1. That's complete. Again. Guilty Gear X. Pretty good beat 'em up from Sammy. I remember playing this in the arcades. I think in the arcades. No, Dreamcast, not arcades. These two. No, I didn't. I've never heard of these before, but on looking online, they're not rare, but they're sought after, I think. So it's the Champions series, or trilogy. I think it's a trilogy. Or it might just be 2 of them, but it's Champions of Norath, and then Champions Return to Arms. So I've got them 2. They're both, I'll say, both boxing complete. Stop saying them. This one I've never seen before. Well, if I had, I don't pay it much notice. I think it's out on the Dreamcast, but it's Evil Dead Regeneration. Little psychic of what's his name again? Ted Rami, whatever. The guy who actually did Evil Dead. I'm not a big Evil Dead fan, to be honest. I'm not a horror fan because I'm absolutely a wimp and I don't watch horrors because I end up having night terrors. Coffee time. So yeah. And the last one is Genji. I don't think much to this, to be honest. It looks like it's got massive production values from the back of it, but it was one just to make up the 5, to be honest. Again. But no, it looks more like a movie, especially the way it's laid out. Right, this next lot was pretty good pickup. Pretty good one for Game Station Special. First one is a 2-disc special edition, a tin set. I think Marcus X-File 2708 picked this one up, but I'm not sure if he got the plastic sleeve or not because I didn't remember seeing it. But anyway, it's the Godfather limited edition 2 box set. Like I say, it's the steel tin. It's all in there. I'm not gonna get it out for you guys because you've seen it all before. But yeah, so there's that one there. Another copy. I've already got this. So this one could be up for trade, but it's a copy of Resident Evil 4. Again, another tin box set. The only problem with this is, guys, it's got like a slight. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Looks like someone's crushed a corner. It's better on that side. It probably just needs popping out. But it's all complete. It's all in there. So that could be up for a trader if anyone's interested. I weren't going to leave that behind. This one again, it's not sought after. It's not. I don't think it's especially. I've only seen it once. It's why I've picked it up here. I think Darren Retrosock's playing it or been playing it, and it's Dirge of Cerebus Final Fantasy VII. So I think that completes all the ones that I needed on the PS2 anyway. I'm not sure if it's any good. I think, is it with Vincent Valentine? Is that what you play as? That's who's on the phone, is it? I don't know. But yeah, that's complete. Next one is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I just seem to be picking these up lately, and I'm not arguing. I'm not sure how these play out. Someone I think, I want to say SNES-tastic, said that the PlayStation versions of these aren't the greatest because they're missing some frames and stuff like that. So I've got to put it on and give it a blast and have a look. But I mean, it looks superb. It looks superb. I mean, I've played it on the Dreamcast, obviously. Can't be a bit of a. Again, it's complete as well. And then the last one is it's the first time I've ever seen this game. Well, games. Pretty chuffed to get it. It's the Silent Hill collection. So it's all three of them. 1, 2 and 3. Now, I don't know if you remember a while back, I picked up what I thought was Silent Hill 2, but it ended up having Silent Hill 3, the disc, and the manual inside it. So it's a right bastardised version. But this is absolutely complete. I'll just quickly show you because it's a bit of a weird setup, because all the manuals are actually individual manuals as well. So it's almost like it's just 3 separate boxed games that have been chucked in. So take the manuals out. There you go. Look, so you've got, you can just see it there, Silent Hill 2, 3, and then The Room there. So I mean, they are just black label discs. There's no, there's no different, and the manuals are obviously all individual manuals. And I'm guessing, well, I know because I've got Silent Hill 3 manual. They're all the separate manuals. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be making up my Silent Hill 2 out of this. I'm going to leave this complete, and I'll just have to hope and pray that I get lucky and pick it up at a later date. So that's the PS2 stuff. Okay. Gonna go a bit more retro now. I picked this up for a couple of reasons. Firstly, well, as you guys probably see anyway, this is running at full screen now because I modded the Mega Drive. And I've been speaking to a fellow YouTuber. I stopped saying Shamuso. I'll link him down below. But what he said was, and it's quite interesting, about the Japanese Mega Drive games. Obviously, when you mod it anyway, and you change the region, does the text change? So, i.e., you can pick up a cheap Jap Mega Drive game, flick the switch, and it plays in English. So you've got basically the same game, albeit with the Japanese cart, which, let's be honest, in the box art, shitloads better than the PAL releases or Western releases. Now, I thought the only Japanese game I had was Sonic with my Asian PAL one, but I was wrong because I've got this, and it's Tecmo World Cup '92. I didn't even realise I had it in there. It's just only the cart. But what I didn't realise, stupidly enough, is that, like the SNES, the slot's different, and like I think I mentioned before, modding them's, well, I think's fairly easy. Bloody hacking the slots, the hardest bit of it. And I thought, I can't be arsed with doing that, getting the Dremel out again, and fucking bits of plastic flying everywhere. So I had a bit of a, I don't know if it's a brainwave because that generally doesn't happen with me, but I had a think and I had a thought, and what I picked up is a Game Genie. Comes with a manual. Because what I remember when I had my Super NES and you had to use the, well, back in the day before the internet and stuff like that. I had to use the adapter. And obviously what it is, these act like a pass-through, as well as like obviously the adapters do. So I thought, well, what, instead of hacking the console to shit, well, why not just plug that in and then just plug the jack card on top, and then it'll play and I can flick the thing. And sure enough, it works. So I haven't got to hack the Mega Drive. And I might actually do that for the SNES. I might take off my massacred lid, put another one on, and just get an adapter and do it that way, I think. Because it looks god awful. And I don't think, I think anyone Googles it, I don't think anyone's ever able to make a good job of them, because it just doesn't suit it at all. So, anyway, that being said, I've got a Game Genie. Partly probably because I'm absolutely crap at half the game, but like I say, secondly because I just wanted to test the theory, which I knew it would probably work anyway. Do a pass through, I can keep the console looking, you know, at least from the front view, half decent. So that's that bit. I picked up a box. No, I didn't pick up a box. I picked up a couple of games off eBay for the Master System. These ones were in with it, and I didn't have them, so I thought I'll take them, because, well, why not? F-22 Interceptor and F1, just F1 by Denmark. Neither of these got any manuals, so again, manual scrounge. If anyone's got any of them, want to do a trade or whatever, give us a shout. Always interested in them. The next two, I picked these. These are off eBay. Stop saying them. I've been after these for a while. First one is Wonder Boy Monsterland. It's complete. Very good. Well, good enough condition for me anyway. I've been playing. That's really good. Really good. The other one's Monster's Lair. Wonder Boy Monster's Lair. Wonder Boy 3 Monster Lair. Monster Lair. This is similar to the arcade one. It's like a reboot, remake, if you like, or well, at least for the Master System anyway, for the Master System of it. So, and I thought it was in a similar mould to this one, i.e. the Monster World versions. It's not. So it's a side-scrolling, jumping across, getting a skateboard and all that kind of stuff, which is quite good. It's quite good fun actually, and I do like the anime Japanese style graphics and stuff like that. The characters look absolutely superb. So that's them two there. Monster's Lair isn't complete. It's missing the instructions, and hopefully I've got a set on its way. That's everything. Now, this next lot, I've gone a bit Master System mad. So I'm just going to wheel through these. I'm going to have to show you the inside as well, because I can tell some of them haven't got the instructions. So first one is GP Rider. He's got no instructions. Box in pretty good condition. Cart in very good condition. So any of these ain't got any instructions. If anyone's got a set. Next one is Great Golf. He's missing the instructions, and yeah. Cart looks a bit sun faded. I don't understand that. Maybe it's been left in the Master System for too long. The other one is Captain Silver. This is complete. Instructions have probably seen better days, but I'm not going to moan. This one I've already owned. I already own this one, Chuck Rock. No instructions though. Yeah, that was part of the deal. That was with the two Mega Drive games, F1 and all that. This one pissed me off. This was an eBay job with another game. It turned up, and I was like, for the price what I paid for it, I was really happy to have got it. And it's Arcade Smash Hits. Stop saying fucking So I opened it up, ready to test it. I don't know if you can see that. Fucking Smash TV in it. So I emailed the guy and he was like, oh, because I said to him, because to be honest, I didn't look at any of the other stuff that he had because, again, I've already got Smash TV. So I just said, did you per chance have Smash TV for sale? You've tested them or something, and you've just put the cart in the wrong box, which is fine. Not got a problem with that. You know, we can sort that out while the post. I'll send this back, and you can send me the one that I wanted. No, never had it. Never owned Smash TV. So I was like, yeah, whatever. But to be fair, he refunded me, and he said to keep the cart, which is no fucking use. So I've got a pretty good boxed, empty albeit, arcade Smash hits. So now I've got a source of cart and obviously some instructions for that. And I've got Smash TV for trade on the Master System, loose cart. So I was annoyed at that. Again, Bonanza Brothers box has seen way better days. No instructions. Yeah, the box is. I don't know what happened to this box. It's absolutely welded shut. Yeah. So it's a bit of a shame on that one actually. So I need to sort that out. Next up, Galaxy Force shooter. Don't know what's happened to the cartridge here. I mean, it's all the edges are worn off it. So that's another one just to keep an eye out for loose cart pops up on eBay at the right price and swap it out. Populous. This one's complete. Box in pretty good condition. Cart's in cart and manual in pretty good condition. There's been a sticker there, but I'll get that off with a bit of the old Google on or whatever. James Pond Robocod. I have got a set of instructions coming for this, so this will be complete. I love that on the Amiga. Very good on the Amiga. Next one, Shinobi. Awesome game. I've been playing. I've been playing this on the Master System, and it does a weird thing. You know, obviously when you jump up between the levels, the screen kind of freezes and it does this like slow mo when you jump up, which I thought was weird. I don't know if that's just a restriction of the hardware or if they actually designed it that way, but it was really off-putting to begin with because obviously you're used to it just being kind of instantaneous. There's no manual with that, so if anyone's got any manuals, give me a shout. Next one is the Jungle Book. Again, I've played this one. Bit of some fade in the spine, which is a bugger. Quite bad actually. It looks like it's been in someone's shop window. But it's complete. That's quite a good game actually. I was playing that. Cool Spot. This is a pretty good remake, but a pretty good conversion from the Mega Drive one actually. You know, they've really put some time into the game. And it looks pretty good for a Master System game, I must admit. Box is in absolutely superb condition. This one is it's Pit Fighter. It's fucking shite. It's really bad. I mean, no effort. It doesn't even look photoreal. It just looks like one of my kids has drawn the characters, but it's complete. So yeah, I've actually tried to play that. Lost the will to live. Global Defence. Box is in okay condition, but again, no manual. Very weird shooter that is. Oh, this is a game I'd never played before, but you can basically, your little droid there floats across the screen and you control the cursor. It's like the reverse of Missile Command. Is it Missile Command? Where you have to blow up as the missiles are coming down. Obviously in the arcade, it is Missile Command, I'm sure it is. But it's the opposite of that because you're going across and you've got to shoot everything with your little cursor that you move around. It's quite an interesting way of doing it actually. Next one is Golden Axe. Box has had it, I've got to swap this out. It literally looks worse than it is because it's just the outside. It's just the case and the box has had it. It's complete. And I've been playing this, and it's really fast. Like, as in the sprite movement and stuff on the screen it's manic. It's like it's on speed or some drugs or something. And again, a pretty good conversion. I must admit, I was expecting some crappy little, half-inch sprites or whatever, but it's, you know, they've made a really good effort on it. Stop saying that. Afterburner, sadly, not as good conversion. The box is a little bit tatty. I mean, again, the car is like sun fade, and I don't know what people do with these edges. How's that? Is it just overplayed where people thumbed it? I don't know. So anyway, Afterburner, Asterix. Now I think there's a couple of these games on the Master System, Asterix games, and I need to have a look at which ones are which, because I think some are rarer to find than others. I don't think this is a rare one, or sought after. It's complete. Again, another good conversion, really good conversion. They've done really well on it. Sprites look absolutely superb. Animation's really great. Some stickers there. I'll get them off. No worries. So that's again, so you can find that, very good game to play. Speedball, complete. Case is, I don't know what's happened. It looks like someone's been decorating with the case. I mean, blobs and crap and God knows what's snot and everything on it. So I don't think it looked too bad. If I swap the case out and stuff, I don't think that won't look too bad, because it's all just superficial on the outside. And then the last one, Mortal Kombat. Weirdly enough, I'm not sure if I liked it. You know, when they've changed from the grid. Yeah, I'm not too keen on it being a completely different. I don't know, but it's complete nonetheless. Kate is okay. It probably needs swapping out, to be honest, as well. So yeah, bit of a Master System fest there. I don't know how many games I've got now for it. I'll have to count them up. Obviously they weren't in the best condition, I know that anyway, but for the price I paid for them, which ended up being about £1 each, I think I got shafted on the postage and packaging, but you know, I think it ended up being £1 a game and about £1 to have them delivered, which is okay. Which, you know, if you're buying them as in single items, £1 and £1 postage, you probably wouldn't mind. But when you're buying like 14, 16 odd games, and you know, you think you can get a bit cheap in that, but it is what it is anyway. So that's them there. So there's a couple of duplicates, Chuck Rock and stuff, so they could web it up for trades. I'm going to have to do a trades video. Stop saying oh. What else have I got in the pipeline? Nothing much. Obviously Christmas is coming up, so I've got to slow down a little bit. But the trouble is, when the deals are there, you've got to take them while they're there. That's my view, because let's be honest, they ain't making these games anymore. So, you know, and I think I was speaking to SNES-tastic about it. They're investments. You know, make no bones about it. You know, technically all these games are rare because they don't make them anymore. And if the opportunity arises, I always just think, get them while they're going. Might not be able to eat for a week or two, but worse things have happened. So anyway, that's it for today, YouTube. Hopefully I'll have some of the stuff turn up, purchase, find, donated perhaps. I think I've got a trades also in the pipeline, so I'll get that up when and if it happens. When and if the parcel arrives, package arrives. And other than that, that's it guys. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take it easy.